Hey guys, Mandy Mitchell here. I am so excited to be on here with you today. We're really pumped up for you because we know that you are either curious about ketones, you have ketones on the way, or ketones have arrived at your doorstep, and you want to know, how can I make this the best experience ever? How can I get the most out of my experience with pure therapeutic ketones? So this video is your first stop on a series of stops to make sure that you get the results that you're looking for. So, what I'm here to chat with you about today is exactly how the heck do you drink this? What do you do? When do you drink it? With food, without food? How much water? All that good stuff. Okay. Before I get started, take a deep breath. Here's the really good news: drinking ketones is so easy. It's a packet filled with powder. You rip it open, pour it in a shaker bottle full of water, just like I did here, and you drink it. It really is that simple. But there are some tips, and so I'm going to share some with you. So, like I said, powder that you open up, mix up with in a shaker full of water. Here's the thing: how much water? That's a question I get a lot. Doesn't really matter. You can do this with 8 ounces of water, 12 ounces of water, 10 ounces of water, 24 ounces of water, 36 ounces of water. How much water you mix this with doesn't matter. What matters is that we want you to drink the full serving. So that's the full packet. We want you to drink that full serving in 30 minutes or less. Not too fast. We don't want you to upset your tummy, but 30 minutes. Okay. 60 minutes tops. But the reason behind that is the sooner you get a full serving of ketones inside of your system, the sooner you are in ketosis. And being in ketosis is the goal here, right? That's what's going to give you appetite control, energy, reduced carbon sugar cravings, focus, better moods, better sleep, all that good stuff, right? So doesn't matter how much water, but we just want you to drink it in about 30 minutes. No more than 60, okay? But about 30 minutes. So there you go. Another really cool thing is if you mix it up and you don't drink it right then, that's okay. It's good for about 24 hours already shaken up. But I promise you, it's so delicious. It's going to be hard to go slow. Okay. It's really, really yummy. We've got flavors for everyone. So, first things first, doesn't matter how much water. Do you drink it with a meal, without a meal, on an empty stomach, on a full stomach? That's another thing that doesn't really matter. One of the beautiful things about ketones are that they really work no matter how you do it. So you can play around to see what makes you feel the best. What I will tell you is that intermittent fasting is something that a lot of people do for a lot of reasons. Not only do you get really great benefits from intermittent fasting, but quite frankly, if you wake up in the morning and drink your ketones, you're not going to be hungry. So a lot of people find they don't even want a meal until later in the day. So a lot of us do drink it on an empty stomach. That's how I drink it, but it's not a requirement. So with or without food, doesn't really matter. Another question that I get a lot is, when do I drink it? When do I drink it? So if you're just trying it out, if you've got 5 packs on the way, you're probably just going to drink 1 pack a day. Okay. And that's a great way to start. That's a great way to test the waters. That's a great way to figure out which flavor you love the best. But maybe you did something like our challenge kit, our 10-day challenge kit, where you have 20 servings. Some of them are charged and some of them are caffeine free, right? So you have colorful packets that are charged, white packets that are caffeine free. Ideally, we would love for you to drink 2 servings a day. That is really optimal performance. That's really optimal results, is 2 servings a day. So if you're looking at doing 2 servings a day, one sometime in the morning, one sometime in the afternoon. Again, there is no real requirement to that, but that's just our suggestion. So you'll hear a lot of people who will wake up in the morning, brush their teeth, wash their face, and the very first thing that they do is have their ketones. Okay, you'll hear of other people who get up, have a cup of coffee, maybe a little bit later, they have their first dose of their first serving of ketones. Either of those things are fine. In the afternoon, you'll hear people that say, oh, I have mine around 3 o'clock so I don't get a 3 o'clock slump, which, by the way, you're not going to have a 3 o'clock slump anymore now that you're drinking ketones. But I think we're just ingrained to believe that that will happen. So some people will drink it then. Some people will drink it after dinner so that they ward off any nighttime snacking cravings, right? Ultimately, here's my biggest piece of advice. This is what I tell everyone: drink it 30 minutes before you want to be awesome. Whatever that looks like to you. 30 minutes before you want to be awesome, whatever that looks like to you. So, as an example, on the days that I work out, I drink my ketones 30 minutes before my workout, which is typically in the morning. If it's not a workout day, I get up, I have a cup of coffee, then a little bit later, I have my ketones. Okay. When I'm looking for my afternoon packet, typically when my kids are in school, I would drink a serving about 30 minutes before they got home from school for a couple of reasons. A, I didn't want to snack on the stuff left over in their lunch boxes. I didn't want to hover over them and have their after school snack with them. I wanted to be in a good mood. I wanted to be sharp. I wanted to be alert. I wanted to help them with homework. I wanted to be able to hear all the stories from the day, right? So I chose that time, 30 minutes before they walked in the door. That's when I needed to be awesome. I know of other moms and dads who drink theirs on their way home from work, their caffeine-free version, so that when they walk in the door in the evening, they are the best version of themselves. So, drinking ketones is actually super easy. It doesn't take a lot of thought. That is the beauty of it. Shake it up in any amount of water. Some of these are actually great in other sugar-free beverages. So, you could play around with that too. Mix it up in any amount of water, drink it in 30 to 60 minutes. Drink ultimately 2 servings a day. Doesn't matter if you do it on a full stomach or an empty stomach. And we just say do it 30 minutes before you want to be awesome. That is really the best advice that I could possibly give you. So, that being said, super easy, y'all. Drinking ketones is the easiest thing in the whole wide world. You don't have to overthink it, you just have to enjoy it.